So they were suspecting that I had late-stage lung cancer, but I hadn't actually gotten that report yet. And so they told me I was going to get to go home on Tuesday, and they ran me down for a nuclear stress test that morning before I left. And the PA who talked to me about my stress tests and stuff, I said, well, they're letting me go today, but I don't know. And I said, my biggest fear is going home tonight and being home alone tomorrow because my husband's going to have to go back to work. And to have that phone call and hear it and be all alone at home. I'd rather hear it here where there's people around me. And so she said, I will try to find out. And it was literally maybe a half hour before I got discharged, she came in the room and said, I have the results. And she told us, and it was my nephew in the room with me, and I cried, of course, and I kind of knew it was going to be that, but just actually hearing it was pretty tough. My sister-in-law, who is the oncology nurse, found a story of a guy who had the same mutation as me, and she sent it to me. And at this time, I didn't know about any Facebook support groups. I was pretty new to everything. And so she sent me that story, and that was a lifesaver. And I believe he had been living and dealing with his for about 9 years, so that gave me hope. And so I started back doing daycare shortly thereafter, and I was still pretty wore out. So at 5:30 every day when the kids left, I was like sleeping till the next morning. And I was just trying to get through, but I told myself, you have to push yourself and you have to stay busy, because that kept my mind off of things. There are some side effects I have, but they're pretty mild. The biggest one I deal with is fatigue. There are some nights that I just fall asleep early and I sleep till the next morning, and I just have to give myself grace if the laundry pile gets a little large, or if the dishes don't get loaded in the dishwasher right away. I've learned to give myself grace. If I need to sleep, I sleep, and then everything is good. So I've had the case manager calling me, and I love that. And before I had cancer, they would call and talk to me about diet and exercise and my diabetes. And then after I got cancer, then the subjects kind of changed to that. And still we talk about diet and exercise and weight and, all of that. But yes, I love that.
I started working with Carol in August of 2023. And she had been diagnosed with cancer, lung cancer. She was surprised by that, I guess, and we started working together after that metastatic diagnosis.
I love it because she'll call and she'll ask how my day is going, how I'm feeling. It's just nice being able to talk to somebody, and it's a personal touch where sometimes you think of insurance companies are so big, and just to have that nice personal touch, it's just been wonderful.
When I talk to my members, I'm very enthusiastic about helping them. I'm very passionate about getting their needs met. I'm very supportive and happy when they do have some successes, and I'm here to walk with them and make sure that they have a really good outcome, from managing their diseases to getting their socioeconomic needs met. I try to connect all of that so that they have a really good experience.
When I seen her, and it made me cry because I've talked to her on the phone a lot, but it was just nice getting to actually meet her. I know she probably thinks, it's just a phone call checking in, but it really does help being able to talk to somebody. I can't tell you how much I appreciate it. And just having an adult conversation during the day really helps sometimes. Having that program available for people is so important. Just someone to talk to that can help give you guidance, someone to listen to you. Sometimes it's hard to talk to people because I don't, like my friends, sometimes I don't want to talk about my stuff with them because it makes them sad. But to be able to talk to someone else on a professional level, but yet establish a friendship with Janine too. And so that really helps.
I don't want to be anything but a case manager. I think it was what I was supposed to do. It's my spiritual gift. My spiritual gift is mercy. That's where I thrive. That's where I'm blessed the most. I just kind of walk with people along with their journey. I get emotional and I feel what others feel. And when I'm working with somebody, I think they understand that. They can sense that I'm feeling their struggle. And so I try to make sure that they're not having to struggle so much.
If there's anyone out there that has cancer or has lung cancer, I just want to tell you, I know it's terrifying and it's frightening to hear those words. It's somewhat devastating, but just know that there is hope, and just don't give up on hope.